Nossa, fechou a live sozinho.
Touché, fates. Touché.
Nossa, bugou sozinho, mano. Foi mal.
What?
Tipo que a internet caiu, acho.
Mr. Keaton,
Segundo.
no. Chloe could step in for Juliet. No fucking chance. At least until the road's clear.
The romantic.
She's the right fit for Juliet's costume.
She is indeed. Tell me, my
Sabia
dear,
que a gente ia ter
have
que
you
atuar.
ever acted
Putz.
before?
Hell no. She's being modest. We play improv games all the time. And she's fantastic at it.
My dear, what if I told you that the entire fate of the production rests upon your slender shoulders?
I'd say you're super fucked. Chloe, please. For me. Damn it.
I can't believe Rachel's talked me into this. I seriously have to memorize all of this? Thanks, Rachel.
Ih, tem que decorar, hein? Porra, tem que decorar isso tudo. Ah, não tenho paciência pra ler, não. Vamos improvisar e fazer...
Looks like I'm late. As usual.
E fazer o bagulho fluir. Eu, quando vou mentir, sou mais ou menos que nem essa mina doida. Que isso, cara? Em que sentido, assim, de...
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to this shore. Here, cease more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant. Come.
Mostra que tô mentindo.
Shit. I'm on.
That's you.
I am ready now.
Get up there.
Approach, my Ariel. Come.
Damn it. No problem. I've got this. I just walk to Rachel and say my line.
Qual é a fala dela? Fudeu, hein?
All hail, great
Ah,
mistress.
tá.
I come to answer thy best pleasure.
Most fearless, generous spirit, hast thou performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
Fudeu. Tinha que memorizar. E eu não li. Deixa eu voltar a live. Caralho, mano. Vou tentar também aqui. E pior que eu pulei legal. Sou burro. Fui burro demais. Muito estranha a fortuna generosa. Eu trouxe meus inimigos da praia. Paz pelo nosso feitiço. Mesmo. Caralho, mano. Dei muito mole nessa porra. Peraí. É a tempestade mais tempestuosa. Uma tempestade. Foda-se.
I wrought a storm across the 7 seas, raining and raining.
Shit.
The
Nossa.
king's own ship I saw such rain assail, and by this detail knew it for thy work. Well done. Who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not
Caralho, eu
infect
botei o
his
bagulho
reason?
errado.
Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first
Não dá pra
man
ver,
that
porque
leaped from
eu
his
não
ship
coloquei pra
and
ler na hora.
cried.
Ficou... O inferno está aqui. Ficou vazio todo o inferno. Calma, tem um jeito.
By accident most strange, bountiful fortune hath mine enemies brought to the shore. Here,
Tem um
cease
jeito.
more questions. Thou art inclined to sleep. 'Tis a good dullness, and give it way. I know thou canst not choose. Come away, servant. Come.
Ah, shit. I'm on.
That's you.
I am ready now.
Get up there.
Approach, my Ariel. Come.
Damn it. No problem.
Eu já
I've
vi.
got this. I
Já
just
vi que a primeira eu
walk
não
to Rachel
acertei. Então,
and say my line.
All hail, great mistress. I come to answer thy best pleasure.
Most fearless, generous spirit, hast thou performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
lancei uma tempestade. Assaltei um real bar. É, uma tempestade. Mas tem. Acho que é o B.
I boarded the king's ship. In every cabin, I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble.
My brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason.
Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped from his ship and cried.
Ficou cheio todo o inferno. O inferno está aqui. Ficou vazio todo o inferno. E agora? Vou de triângulo, vai, vamos chutar.
Cried, hell is full, so, therefore, now's the time to die.
If only.
But are they, Ariel?
Caralho, não é. Aí eu vou ter que voltar de novo. Tá, vamos tentar acertar a próxima.
Safe?
Alright. I guess this is when I'm supposed to walk somewhere.
Caralho, onde é que eu tenho que ir, viado? Então vamos ver então. Tá. Ó, a tempestade,
By
ato
accident
1.
most strange,
Ato 2,
bountiful
próspero por
fortune
causa...
hath mine enemies brought to the shore.
Os inimigos
Here,
desta
cease more
feitiço de
questions.
sono na Miranda.
Thou art inclined to sleep.
Vamos ver.
'Tis a good
É, ó,
dullness,
ó lá, lançou o
and
bagulho
give it
de...
way. I know
Pô, olha lá, mas as
thou
falas
canst
não
not
tem,
choose.
mano.
Come away, servant. Come.
Ah, shit. I'm on.
That's you.
I am ready now.
Get up there.
Approach, my Ariel. Come.
Damn it. No problem. I've got this. I just walk to Rachel and say my line.
Calma aí que nós vai dar o jeito brasileiro de fazer essa porra. Relaxa, já sei. A gente vai fazer a peça foda. Jeito
great
brazuca,
mistress.
hein?
I come to answer thy best pleasure.
Most fearless, generous spirit, hast thou performed to point the tempest that I bade thee?
Vamos botar pra fuder,
I
vai.
boarded the king's ship. In every cabin, I flamed amazement. The fire and cracks of sulphurous roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bold waves tremble.
My brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant, that this coil would not infect his reason.
Not a soul. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leaped from his ship and cried, hell is
Show,
empty, and
acertamos
all
de
the
novo.
devils are here.
Yes!
Ah, agora a gente vai ter que subir num
But are
barquinho.
they, Ariel? Safe?
All right. I guess this is when I'm supposed to walk somewhere.
Ai, caralho, cai. Ai, caralho, velho.
Not a hair perished, and as thou baddest me, I have dispersed them about the isle in troops.
Bravo!
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed. But there's more work.
Is there more toil?
Mais
Let me remember thee what thou hast promised. How now?
What is't thou canst demand?
My liberty.
Indeed.
Thy liberty? Nay, this most of all I will not grant.
That's not her line. Is it? What's going on?
But thou assured my freedom,
Elas estão improvisando.
didn't thou?
Quer
I
dizer,
never
a
said
Rachel
how
começou.
dearly I hold thee. My habit's been to keep my soul well draped. Most loyal spirit, companion, and friend, is acting in my service not replete with excitement, amusement, and delight?
Of course, mistress. Most truly, it is so.
Mr. Key, they're way off script. It's magical.
Then
Vamos
why,
que se
I pray
amarrou.
you, wish you to be free?
A animação não é felicidade.
Excitement's a mere
Mas a excitação é apenas
counterfeit of
sensação
bliss. These storms and these adventures. I prefer to know thou still cared for my plainest self.
I have
Já vou
thee
ler o
in my
comente,
grasp. I
rapidinho.
will not bend. I will not
Falta
see
só...
thee
Ah,
fly
já sei
off
qual é
alone.
a última
The
opção.
envy would be more than I could
Dei
bear.
o jeito brasileiro, né, de ser. Depois vou fugir, então vem comigo.
So come with me. Is that not in thy power?
Spirit, take my hands. Most faithful friend, for but a little longer I beseech. Continue in thy service to my schemes, and when they are complete, I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. I'll seek to make thy happiness so great that e'en the name of liberty's forgot. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Ela tá tipo pedindo em namoro? É isso mesmo que eu entendi aqui?
Yes, I am most pleased. Your duty done for now, so go forth hence with haste. I've work to do.
You crushed it. So good.
You're a born thespian, my dear. I'll be chasing you down next year. And the ending, absolutely transformative. I am humbled.
Thanks.
What the hell just happened?
Strangeness of your
Was that
story
real?
put heaviness in
Ah lá,
me.
confundiu
Shake it
ela,
off.
né?
Come on. We'll visit Caliban, my slave.
'Tis a villain, sir, I do not love to look on.
He does make our fire, fetch in our wood. What ho! Slave! Caliban! Come forth, I say!
As wicked
Quando eu
do
tenho certeza
as
que meu
ever
nome
my
não é
mother
nem servo,
brush.
estou... Ih, pode crer, verdade, ó. Ah lá, tá na parte do servo,
On
né?
you both. A southwest blow on ye, and blister you all over.
Thou poisonous slave, got by the devil himself, filth as thou art, I have lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child.
Oh ho, oh ho! Would it had been done! Thou didst prevent me, I had peopled else this isle with Calibans.
Fetch us in fuel, and be quick. So, slave, hence.
Where should this music be? In the air or the earth?
This play is super
Ela tá
intense.
gostando da peça.
What is it? A spirit? It carries a brave form, but
Ela tá
'tis
curtindo.
a spirit.
No, wench. It eats and sleeps and hath such senses as we have.
I will resist such entertainment.
Put thy sword up, traitor!
Do you love me?
O heaven, O earth, bear witness to this sound. I, beyond all limit of what else in the world do love, prize, honor you.
His tears run down his beard like winter's drops from eaves of reeds.
Go release them, Ariel. My charms I'll break. Their senses I'll restore, and they shall be themselves. Now my charms are all o'erthrown, and what strength I have's mine own. Pray, release me from my bands, with the help of your good hands.
Olha, a peça foi um sucesso, hein? Deu bom. Ganhamos.
Wasn't that fun?
You're so dead.
Yeah? How dead?
Hella dead.
Eita, mulher. Que tava com o pai da mina, olhando. Caralho, tá com uns mistériozinhos, hein?
Oh my god, Keaton's face behind you when you walked on stage? I was shitting myself.
Agora tá no finalzinho mesmo.
He
Ganhamos.
was shitting himself.
Aí, valeu galera, obrigado aí por ter assistido. Provavelmente amanhã, cara, amanhã, mesmo horário, dá pra me fazer outra live. Umas 10, 11, de repente eu consigo. Mas se não for amanhã, ainda essa semana, tá ligado? Até a gente zerar, são poucos capítulos, faltam mais 2 ou 3. Mas sempre à noite, tá ligado? E aí depois a gente joga um.
Rests upon your slender shoulders. I've never had an experience like that on stage. Yeah, right? You were... No, you. Like, seriously. I love nights after a show.
Is it always like this?
Oh, totally. It's such a high. No more nerves, just the adrenaline. So, first timer, are you proud of yourself? You were literally perfect tonight. I was blown away.
Ainda preocupada, mas aliviada, com certeza.
Yeah, I feel really awesome. If you told me this morning I'd be this happy tonight.
You've gone through so much shit today.
Right now's pretty good. Okay, the whole show was good. I admit it.
Yeah. It was magical.
Falar alguma coisa boba, segura a mão dela, falar coisa carinhosa. Sou carinhoso, né, cara? Fazer o quê?
Well, everything's been magical since we started hanging out.
Nada de... ainda não.
Let's leave. For real.
For real, huh?
You said you wanted to skip town and never look back. Like I said last night. Let's do it.
I know. I've been thinking about that all day.
But that was...
Don't say it was just a crazy thought. You mean it. I can tell. You want this.
Yeah, but, like, eventually.
Let's go now. Didn't we already agree on stage?
We can't just...
Why not?
Dinheiro.
What about money?
I thought you were a high-rolling criminal now.
Entreguei o dinheiro.
I collected the money Frank wanted, but then I gave it back to Drew instead.
It sounded like he needs it more.
No shit. But man, I'm not looking forward to what Frank has to say when he finds out.
We'll figure it out, Chloe. Anyway, I've got more than enough to start us out. I always get birthday money from my dad. Or should I say, hush money. Any more questions?
No meio do nada.
How far could we possibly get without a car?
I thought you were fixing that truck in the junkyard.
I was just seeing if I could.
Well, can you or can't you?
Com certeza. Dá pra consertar, mano.
Yeah, I can.
In other words, we've got transportation covered.
Paz.
I know our parents have been shitty, but we can't just leave them.
That doesn't sound like Chloe Price.
Só me precisa de você.
Wouldn't it hurt your mom? She doesn't deserve that, right?
I don't deserve to live in the middle of my parents' mistakes.
Right. Of course you don't.
Tá bem, você ganhou. É só o que
Fine
restou.
then, drama queen. Where are we going?
You tell me. What uniquely twisted location does Chloe Price plus Rachel Amber equal?
Meter o pé na estrada. Los Angeles, Nova York. Ah, Nova York é legal, né?
Hell. New York City.
Obviously. 3 a.m., you and me outside some cafe on St. Mark's, shoving pizza in our mouths and shouting Broadway songs with 10 people we just met. Ugh, I love this time of night. Don't you just feel like everything's possible?
Rachel, stop. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
For fuck's sake! I've never been more serious in my life. Chloe, what would it take to convince you?
Eita, o que eu posso fazer pra te convencer? Um beijo, uma tatu, sua pulseira. Pô, pelo menos o primeiro, segundo episódio tem que ter um beijinho, né? Eu nem lembro se no primeiro teve, na real. Nossa, cara, e agora? Beijinho, beijinho, vai.
How about,
Ah, ela toda tímida pra pedir.
Oh.
Eita, papai. Tafarel! Sai que é sua! Brasil, ziu, 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 ziu.
Is that convincing enough?
I could be more convinced.
I've got to save something to bribe you with if you change your mind later.
I won't change my mind.
What if I said let's leave tonight?
Really?
É tetra!
What is this?
Ué, que porra é essa? Cinza? Ou a neve? Parecem cinzas.
It's obviously a sign! So? What do you say? Let's go sneak some clothes and stuff from my house.
For you or for me?
I gotta say, my clothes look damn good on you.
Cool. Let's do it.
And then, we'll get the hell out of Arcadia Bay.
That sounds perfect.
Mano, que capítulo grande, hein? Caralho, olha a casa da garota, mano. Casarão da porra. Não vai abrir mão disso. Ganhamos, hein? Arrastou pra casa de repente. Não, mas não tem como, porra. Burrice fazer isso aí agora. Vai dar merda, cara.
Oh, you're home.
Puta que pariu.
Rose, Rachel's home. And she, brought her new friend.
Our star returns. You're just in time. Dinner's almost ready. Chloe, was it?
É sim.
Nailed it. I must have been pretty memorable.
You were. I get the sense that you're used to making an impression.
Rachel, honey, you were resplendent tonight.
Thanks.
Chloe, you must join us for dinner tonight.
She must?
I must?
Of course.
I made chicken a la king. I'm sure you both acted up quite the appetite.
Sem fome e já ia embora. Vou botar já ia embora.
Thanks, but I was just gonna stop in for a sec and then bounce.
Oh, did you have other dinner plans?
Dinner plans? I always thought dinner was something that just sort of happens.
Chloe, I know we didn't exactly meet each other at our best this morning, but with you and Rachel becoming such fast friends, I insist you join us for dinner. Don't you agree, Rachel?
Yes, of course. Chloe, would you join us for dinner, please?
Of course.
Great. I just need to wash off. Then I'll be right down.
Don't be long. In meantime, perhaps you can help me with the table, Chloe?
Sure thing, Mrs. Amber.
Okay, I'm gonna go pack. After dinner, we can make our break. You cool down here?
Beleza, então vai ter ainda o jantar. Mano, que capítulo longo. Super. Volta logo. Vou botar volta logo.
Just hurry back. I don't know how long I can keep this up.
Try doing it your whole life. And, Chloe, we just need to make it through dinner. Try not to say anything that, you know...
That I would normally say.
Exactly.
Just some quality time with the Ambers. What could possibly go wrong?
Mensagem nova da Steph. Tá. Tá, eu tenho que ajudar na janta. Poltrona. Melhorar. Piada. Porra é essa?
Solved it.
Não entendi não, mas...
Hey there, Mrs. Amber.
Chloe, I'm so glad you're joining us tonight. You borrowed that shirt from Rachel. We call it the Rorschach shirt. What do you see?
O que você vê? Um pássaro e uma caveira.
I definitely see a skull.
Interesting. Well, wash it before you bring it back.
Lave antes de devolver. Não vou nem puxar muito assunto com ela não, mano. Pra não me queimar, tá ligado? Pra não falar merda.
Yes. If you could please take 4 plates from the cupboard and set them on the table.
What if I can't?
Excuse me?
You said if I could. Never mind.
You're a riot, Chloe.
All right, Chloe. You've set the table without ruining someone's marriage before. Piece of cake.
Armário.
No skeletons. Lots of shiny dishes, though. It's off to the table with you.
Pegamos já os pratos. Talha precisa? Não, né? Na real precisa, mas de repente já tem na mesa de jantar, sei lá, né? Pratos. Minha mãe acabou de mandar um zap. Deixa eu ver. copos aqui.
Glasses. Damn. The ambers are fancy as shit.
Ah, não dá pra pegar?
Never realized that getting drunk could be so complicated.
Tá. Coração da parede. O que eu faço agora? Ah, tá. Fale com a Rose.
Yes, Chloe?
E agora?
Plates? Check. Anything else?
Actually, could you be a dear and ask Mr. Amber what he'd like to drink with dinner?
I will be a dear.
Talking to James. As long as I can avoid using the words cheating and scumbag, I should be fine.
Hiya, Mr. Amber.
Chloe, what can I do for you?
Bebida.
What's your vice, Mr. Amber?
I'm sorry?
Your wife wants to know what kind of drink you're having.
Ah, let's say sherry.
Sei nem que porra é essa.
1, 2, 3. Sherry.
Comical. Chloe, maybe you can help me understand something.
I'll give it a shot.
Rose and I, we're worried about Rachel. Yesterday was so unlike her. What do you suppose is going on?
Além de mim, além de você.
Besides all my bad behavior rubbing off on her, you mean?
Cheireis, mau nome de droga. Ou de quem acabou de cheirar, né?
It seemed like you
Conjugando
and
verbo.
Wells were happy to believe that this morning.
Eu cheireis, tu
And you were
cheirais.
all too eager to play into our
Ele cheirarás.
expectations. In my experience, that's a tactic people use to cover for someone else. Rachel is her own person. She's responsible for her actions. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have concerns about your friendship, but perhaps you're exactly who Rachel needs right now as she navigates the choppy waters of adolescence.
Thanks.
É, me deu uma esculachadinha de leve, filha da puta. Fale com a Rose.
Yes, Chloe?
The boss man would like a sherry.
Thank you. The glasses are in the china cabinet. You can place one at his setting.
How am I supposed to get to China? Kidding. It's the fancy-looking cabinet, right?
You got it.
Tá.
It's the triangle-shaped one.
Basic shapes. Now you're speaking my language.
Colocar na mesa. Fale com a Rose de novo. Puta que pariu, tá foda, mano.
Yes, Chloe?
What else? Feel like I'm getting good at this.
Only one last step. As our guest, you may do the honor of lighting the candles. The lighter is in the...
It's cool. I've got my own.
Oh.
You never know when you'll need to light a candle, right?
You are a paragon of preparedness.
Thanks. I think. Time to light some candles and bless this joint up a bit.
Tá, só acender as velas. Ela já tem isqueiro.
The Amber family and fire. What could possibly go wrong?
Jantar já com a família da novinha. Família da cremosa.
So, Chloe, are you and Rachel in any of the same classes?
Quem me dera.
I wish. Rachel's all honors. I'm still trying to get into remedial... What's it called? Vocabulary.
What about that fire?
Dinner's really good, Mom.
Thank you, Rachel. The way the fire spreads so fast, I've never heard of anything like it.
É estranho.
It's almost surreal. They say a fire like that could only come from a crime of passion.
Passion? What does that mean?
I don't know. You tell me. 'Cause you're the DA, of course.
It's certainly troubling. The latest report from the Commissioner's office suggests arson.
Arson? Why would anyone do that?
Any number of reasons. With everything going on in the world today, even a town like Arcadia Bay isn't immune to the ills of society.
I cannot imagine how difficult these last few years have been for you, Chloe. Now that you and Rachel have become friends, I want you to know that our home is always open to you.
Cool. Thanks.
Well said, dear. It's imperative in such troubled times as these that we remember what is most important to us. Family. Family's not merely a gift. It is a responsibility. As such, those we love must be cared for and never, ever taken for granted.
A Rachel já falou que o pai dela mente, tá ligado? Ele... Acalmar a Rachel.
Yeah, that's super true. And also remember, Rachel, that even when shit's like the lamest ever, you can always run away from whatever's bothering you. As long as you just keep calm.
An interesting philosophy, Chloe.
Yes, indeed. Not one that I would endorse, however. I favor confronting my problems head on. But to each their own, I suppose.
Oh, fucking blow me.
Rachel!
Fudeu. Distraí.
Crap. I'm so clumsy. Rachel, can you come help me find another
Stop
fork?
it, Chloe.
Fudeu, a mina quer botar
I can't sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore.
Rachel!
Balde.
Stop it, Dad. You're a hypocrite. Okay? I know. You lying, cheating piece of shit, motherfucker.
Excuse me?
We saw you yesterday at the Overlook.
James?
Fudeu.
Kissing that woman.
James.
Rachel? Honey, whatever you saw or think you
Nossa,
saw, I
mano.
know it's hard,
Perdemos.
but I need you to trust
Deu
me.
merda. E pior que foi a mina, eu nem fiz nada.
No offense, Mr. Amber, but I think we trust our eyes more than you.
That's enough! You are not welcome here or around my daughter any longer. I know exactly what kind of person you are from the moment I saw you, and I let my wife's compassion get the better of you.
Oh? What kind of person is
A
that?
delinquent. A broken girl from a broken home.
That's enough, James. I will not have you continue to speak with her.
Vai dar merda. Vai dar merda. Olha a vela. A vela tá pegando fogo. O fogo tá maior. Ah, meu pai amado. Perdemos.
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth? Stop lying. Stop being a politician. competition for 1 fucking minute. Can't you just be my dad?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Eita, a mãe dela. Aquela mulher do vestido que tava vendo a peça que saiu do trailer que beijou o cara no capítulo passado, a mãe dela. Meu Deus. É a mãe biológica. A mãe não é mãe. Fudeu. Puta que o pariu. Nem eu esperava, cara. Nossa, mano, Life is Strange é muito bom, cara, tá doido.
From the perfect start to the finish line. And if you're still breathing, you're the lucky ones. 'Cause most of us are heaving through corrupted lungs, setting fire to our insides for fun, collecting names of the lovers that went wrong, the lovers that went wrong.
Caralho, mano, aí essas cutscenes são referentes às consequências, né, que eu escolhi ou não. O caminho que a gente se levou. Nossa. Agora sim é o final da live, rapaziada. Nossa, valeu aí quem jogou, valeu Caio, obrigadão por ter ficado do começo ao fim aqui da live. Espero que você ponha aí nas próximas. E como tu ficou do começo ao fim dessa live, eu vou fazer uma parada aqui. Agora tu é moderador aí do canal. Quando tu quiser, de repente alguém, agora quando tu comentar vai ficar uma chavinha do lado do teu nome. E aí acho que agora tu tem direito a tirar alguém da live, se tu quiser, se estiver falando alguma besteira, tá ligado? Tem dia que, assim, como eu parei de fazer live no tempo, vai demorar até isso acontecer, mas tem dia que é muito comentário nele falando besteira. Aí se tu quiser remover alguém, tu remove. Valeu nada, pô. Valeu você. Obrigadão mesmo. Tamo junto, mano. Até a próxima.
Shit!